Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Taijuan Walker gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack. Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Next for the Dodgers, Logan Forsythe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Forsythe, a native of Tennessee. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit. And he's safe. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Corey Seager, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the stretch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Peterson on second. Forsythe is over at first with 1 away. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So here's Matt Kemp now. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's got 5 base hits and 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Comes set with the 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Pollock looking up into the pool area and gone. A 3-run shot for Matt Kemp. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. 1-1 the count now. One and one, here it comes.
Nope.
And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 3-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Souza is under it, and that retires the side. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Alex Wood will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 3 for 9. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Rounded down the third baseline. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A bullet to first base. Up next for Arizona, Jake Lamb. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Pollock at second. Marte at first. 1 gone. Nope. Just missed with a breaking ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kemp will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Into the box for his first at bat in this one, David Peralta. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. 0-1 the count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Back strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
2-0 now. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
3-1. Full count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The 1-2. Runner goes for second. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Nobody out, runner on first. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Alex Wood. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. On to Goldschmidt, a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Line drive to left. Peralta is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Steven Souza set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Avila bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Forsythe. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Corey Seager waits on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Sinking line drive out to right center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And they're runners at the corners now. Comes set and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Pollock. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
In the air out to left. Peralta is underneath this one. 1 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in to try it again. Justin Turner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Way outside. 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The right fielder.
Striding in, Yasiel Puig. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2 balls and a strike. Turner, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The catcher.
Here's the
Number
catcher,
9.
Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 2 out with the man at first. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the D-backs 1. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Kenta Maeda is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 18, Kenta Maeda.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, comes in with 6 hits in 26 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
In now, David Peralta, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Down the first baseline. Bellinger's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is digging in. Kenta Maeda as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Souza comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Center fielder.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. On its way is pitch number 75. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Ready for another shot now, Logan Forsythe. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High pop-up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Steven Souza. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A bouncer up the middle. Seager ranges to his left. And there's 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Little tapper down the first baseline. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box now, Nick Mlb. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning. Gerard Dyson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1,
Right over the middle, knee high. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. No home runs yet in this first month, and 4 RBIs. Here it comes on 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that.
your attention please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
And that misses. 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Now batting.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
There's a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mlb onto the grass. Makes the play. 1 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's got 5 base hits and 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Seager leads off first with 1 away. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. The 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready once again, Justin Turner. He singled his last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This one's flared toward left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. The 2-0 is in there for strike one. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And they won't come into Puig as he'll lay off and take the walk. So coming to the plate, Yasmani Grandal, his career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's had some success, 5 for 11. From the stretch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
The 0-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Goldschmidt is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Pollard. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ketel Marte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Goldschmidt has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Kemp looking up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, hero. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Line toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he just sneaks in there in time, and it's now a 7-4 game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Steven Souza is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. The runner from second crosses the plate.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Row. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Austin Barnes will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
Line to the right side. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down.
Now batting. Center
So the
fielder.
lineup flips over and digging in, Jock Peterson. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's a .333 hitter. And that's in there for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing. I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Ball 2 now. Hey. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 46.
Ready for another chance? Nick Ahmed. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Forsythe is there, and that's out number one. John Ryan Murphy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 36.
And that's dead center for strike one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. No home runs just yet and 4 RBIs. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Murphy, once a Minnesota Twin. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp giving chase. 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go A.J. Pollock. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Seager. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1-0 the count. Two balls and no strikes. Ready with the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-0 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. His second home run of the game as they open up a 4-run lead. Matt Kemp will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Ahmed. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pollock has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 6.
And now is Yasiel Puig. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2.
That ball's foul.
Again, a 1-2.
Now that's foul.
Now another 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 36, Adam.
Ketel Marte will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-1 the count. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Forsythe. And that's the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jake Lamb will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. Marte stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The runner from 3rd comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, David Peralta. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back, you take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch, infield playing back, the ball is able to sneak through, a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit. You can tell he's starting to feel for it.
2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. He's set, and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Randall Delgado is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jeremy Hazelbaker is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager.